Welcome to Lock and Load Podcast. My name is Josh, and I talk to you about Connecticut 2A issues. Welcome to our Monday morning podcast, where we do short podcasts or conversations under, 15 minutes or so, maybe under 10, who knows. Today's topic is Connecticut pistol permit classes. So I assume most of you that follow us on social media probably already have your pistol permits, but that is my bread and butter of the business. And that is how we started. So let's talk about your Connecticut pistol permit class. So if you already have it, this probably isn't the video for you. If you're looking to get a Connecticut pistol permit, this is the video for you. So how do we get a Connecticut pistol permit? Well, step one. Step one is to take a NRA or USCCA or state-approved pistol permit class, which is exactly what we do here at Lock and Load Firearms. So I always do like to use this as an advertising. We are the #1 rated gun store on Google in Connecticut, and then #1 rated pistol permit class because of that. So we have over, I think, 1,100, maybe 1,200 five-star reviews on Google, reviews on Facebook. So we know what we're doing. We do classes Saturdays, Sundays, and we also do one Tuesday a month or one Friday a month for the people that work on the weekends. And we also offer private pistol permit classes too, or group private pistol permit classes. We're pretty flexible on those. So if you're looking for that, everything is on our website, lockandloadct.com. And then you click on Connecticut pistol permit class and read about the course. But step one is to take the class. In that class, we go through 6 to 8 hours of curriculum and live fire. So we go through approved curriculum. We here at Lock and Load use USCCA curriculum because of a bill that was passed June 6, 2023, called HB 6667. Or most of you, if you're still watching this, refer to as Satan 7 if you already have your permits. I didn't come up with that, but I use it all the time. So in that bill, ton of gun control, ton of other stuff. We've talked about it before. That's actually kind of when we started all this stuff, our YouTube channel, but it changed the pistol permit class requirement. So on top of teaching everyone how to hold a gun, aim a gun, shoot a gun, all the safety and all that stuff, we have to teach you the legal stuff to it. The laws, where you can and can't carry, safe storage and all that stuff. Under NRA curriculum, as an NRA instructor, I'm not allowed to teach legal stuff. I'm not allowed to teach laws. I am not an attorney. I'm not a lawyer. I cannot legally teach you that. That is part of the NRA instructor contract. But under USCCA curriculum, they actually have a supplement for a lot of states, but obviously Connecticut. And in that, it has the Connecticut approved curriculum from the state of Connecticut. So SLFU, Special Licensing and Firearms Unit of the Connecticut State Police, released the additional slides that need to be covered, and they're in the USCCA curriculum. So obviously we provide that because that's what's required. So once you're done with the class, or once you're done with the classroom portion, we head off to the range. We go and do the live fire requirement, and then you get a certificate from us signed by the instructor. On top of that, you also get a separate certificate from the state of Connecticut saying that we have taught you all the laws that we need to go and teach you because of this bill that got passed. So boom, done. Step one. Step two is you apply to your local police department. They run a state, federal, and local background check on you. Now, it does vary town by town, city by city. Whether you have a resident trooper, whether you have your local police department, there are little nuances in there. But your local PD runs a background check. When you do the application process, you check off what's called a 60-day temporary state pistol permit. Nothing else. Just a couple other check boxes. That's the only one you want to check off. And then you go and fill out the application, get it notarized, and get anything else your town requires, and then make an appointment with your town to go down and get processed. When you go down there, most towns will fingerprint you that day, process your application, and then your clock starts. Most of the time, most towns and cities take about 8 weeks or less to get your temporary permit back to you. Bigger cities, Hartford, Bridgeport, Waterbury, New Britain, and New Haven, unfortunately take about the longest in the state, running about 16 weeks. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, but that's kind of the average. Now, once that 60-day temporary state pistol permit comes back, you have 60 days from when that is issued to go to one of three places. So step 3 here is the state police headquarters in Middletown, the state trooper barracks in Montville, or the trooper barracks in Bridgeport. Now, Montville and Bridgeport are open Tuesday through Saturday. Middletown is open Monday through Friday, and that is where the Special Licensing and Firearms Unit is. That's where I recommend most people go, especially if you have a common name, because it'll make your life a lot easier. When you go down there, you do have to go through a metal detector. There's a state trooper at the door, so don't bring anything in that could be used as a weapon, like a knife or pepper spray or anything like that. You go through, you fill out a little bit more paperwork, you pay your $70, they take your picture, and they print off your pistol permit that day. And then as soon as you have that in hand, you drive to Lock and Load, buy a gun. Sound good? Just kidding, but there are people that do that, actually. I get permits that are literally fresh off the press, issued that day, and they're in the store, 20 minutes later, that's about the drive time, and buying their first gun. So it's a simple process, but it's also not at the same time, right? Like, should there be this process? Do I think you probably should take a safety class? Yeah. We've taught like 8,000 plus students since 2020. Yeah, you probably, there's a lot of people that need safety classes. Do I agree with the amount of money you have to pay to go and exercise your constitutional rights? Probably not. So it's kind of a wishy-washy on it. But that is the process in Connecticut. There's no changing it right now until we get more pro-2A people in the House and the Senate, or something is done federally, but I think it'll just be it's got to be a Connecticut issue. So that is the pistol permit application process. If you guys have questions or want to sign up for a class, either send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, or email sales@lockandloadct.com. Phone number 860-736-5236, or our website, lnlpodcast.com. My name's Josh, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Lock and Load Podcast is sponsored by Lock and Load Firearms, Connecticut's #1 rated gun store and pistol permit class on Google. Come check us out, 1573 Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington. Lock and Load Firearms.
Lock and Load Podcast is also sponsored by Patriot Wear Holsters, custom-made Kydex holsters locally made in Waterbury, Connecticut. www.patriotwearholster.com and use code LNLPodcast for 10% off your purchase. Orders available for shipping or pickup at various locations.